Oh, hey!
Hey, Claire, what are you up to?
Great, come on in. I'm doing some cooking. It's a little bit of controlled chaos here in my house, as usual. Various dogs, cats, children, etc. But, the smell of spices always makes things feel really good.
What are you cooking today?
I am cooking with my new blend called Kathmandu Curry.
How did you come up with the idea to do a Nepali-inspired blend?
Well, we've been sourcing black cardamom and Timor pepper from Nepal for 6 or 7 years now from a woman-run spice company, and I finally made it in person to Nepal and really wanted to share that experience with our customers.
Wow, so you actually went to Nepal. Tell me what that trip was like.
Oh, it was unbelievable. We traveled out into the Himalayan foothills, met some of our farmers. It was really incredible.
I wish I could see more of it.
You will be able to. We have a mini doc that I made featuring the women farmers and the landscapes of Nepal.
So what are you cooking today?
Well, I'm starting by making an achar, traditionally a Indian style pickle. This one we're making with tomatoes with the Kathmandu curry, and it's gonna go with a chicken kebab that I make.
Aside from this recipe that you're making, do you have a favorite way to use this blend?
One of the things I do is just bloom it in some neutral oil and then mix it with yogurt, and it makes just this really wonderful sauce that you can serve with chicken or fish.
What is it that you love most about this blend?
That's always a different thing when I create a blend. And this one in particular I love because the combination of the ginger with the Timor pepper is like a party in your mouth.
So you mentioned this is a curry. How is this one different from other curries?
Well, this one is really specific to Nepal. Curries vary from Thailand to Sri Lanka to India. There's so many different variations. This curry is a beautiful masala that has the black cardamom, it has the ginger, it has turmeric. So it has some of those familiar yellow curry notes, but also some unexpected flavors.
So tell me, if you could describe Kathmandu curry in one word, what would it be?
Sparkly. The Timor pepper in this blend is not actually pepper. Pepper is a confusing term in English. Sometimes it means black pepper, sometimes it means chili pepper. Timor pepper is neither. It's a berry that's in the citrus family and has a grapefruit flavor.
Now, some people might feel intimidated by a blend like this one or by using a curry. What would you tell these people?
Do not be afraid. Nah, it's just, with spice blends, I think the first thing you have to remember is that they are a really useful shortcut. They are not meant to intimidate you or make you feel like you don't know what you're doing. In actual fact, they are meant to make you look like a professional chef without the actual skills or training.
So with that, what are some hacks that you would suggest for different ways to use this blend or other curry blends?
I mean, a lot of people think of curries as a spice mix that you use in saucy dishes, but you can use curry spices in all kinds of things. You can bloom them in oil and mix them into a yogurt as a dip. You can rub them on meats that you're gonna barbecue.
So how does this blend, the Kathmandu curry, translate your experience with the people and culture of Nepal?
This blend is really special because of the Nepali spices that we get from this women's co-op that we source from in Nepal, and the people growing them are just so dedicated to the agriculture. And you can kind of sense that when you taste the spices.
As a woman-owned spice company, what does it mean to you to be releasing a blend that is sourced from a women-run co-op?
Absolutely. So when I started Curio more than 10 years ago, one of my goals was to support women in the spice industry. And in doing so, we are helping create gender equity and create opportunities that are not available. So our other spices like banga spice or candy spice or saffron sugar are also celebrations of women's voices.
Can you walk me through your process for developing a blend? Is it more inspirational, origin-based, cuisine-based, more scientific?
I like to think of myself as an artist when it comes to making the spice blends. I am trying to express both an experience of being in a place and interacting with people, but I am also trying to show them their best selves.
So tell me, what motivated you, of all things, to start a spice company?
Let's see. I wanted to be a writer, but didn't pursue that effectively. So I started a spice business.
Was there a particular spice that sort of led you down this road, the road of starting Curio?
An inspiration for Curio was the spice saffron. That spice became the North Star for the brand. I got really interested in the ancient history of saffron, where it was first cultivated in Greece, in the Aegean, on some islands, and then up through present day production, which is dominated almost entirely by women.
When you set out to start Curio, what did you want to accomplish with the company?
I wanted to make a positive impact on the issues that I care about, such as gender equity, environmental sustainability, social responsibility.
Here's a hard
Any
one.
easy questions?
Here's
What's my favorite color? Yellow.
Well, here's a tough question for
Okay.
you. What is your favorite spice? And what's your favorite blend to use right now?
My favorite spice is saffron, not surprisingly. And my favorite blend to use right now? I mean, at the moment, it's Kathmandu Curry.
Great answer. So what are you working on at Curio that the people can look forward to?
Even though I started the brand with the signature blends, which are completely original, inspired by my travels, we are now leaning into more familiar blends that can be appealing to folks that just want, you know, a barbecue spice or a baking blend, something that has a name that I recognize.
Is there something...
You're basic.
So, Claire, did you ever have a role model?
Can you start with an easier question?
Sure. Are you a dog person or a cat person?
No, I'm both. I have a dog and I have 2 cats.
Tell me about your dog's name and the inspiration.
My dog's name is Falcor, named after the dog/dragon from the 1984 classic, The Neverending Story.
Should Falcor have his own Instagram account?
Probably.
What is your proudest moment so far in Curio's history?
Making it to 10 years as a brand felt like a really big deal. I'm still at it!
What is one thing that you would want a viewer to know about Curio if they know absolutely nothing?
It's the missing ingredient in your life.
What do you think is a great first spice for a first-time customer? I remember mine was Filipino adobo.
Ooh, I might say Kampot and salt, which is one of the first blends I ever made featuring Cambodian black pepper, because it makes you realize the salt and pepper you've been using in your life is inadequate. Not that I'm trying to make you feel inadequate, okay, but you can do better.
Who is better, the Knicks or the Celtics?
Oh, Celtics.
What superhero do you relate to the most?
Wonder Woman.
And if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Flying.
It would make sourcing easier.
Which sure makes sourcing easier. I could fly anywhere.
Who is Curio for?
So when I say Curio is for everyone, I even mean everyone you are in your life. So for example, I used to cook really elaborate meals and have dinner parties with 5 courses and huge paellas. But now with 2 kids, I come home from work and sometimes feel like I'm gonna have a nervous breakdown if I can't get dinner on the table. Curio, fortunately, reminds me of who I am, and I can take something like our comfort curry, which is a really nice mild curry, throw it on some chicken, and make a pot of rice, and my kids eat it. And I feel like everything's gonna be okay. So the awesome thing about spices is that they are there for you no matter where you are in your life, and they are simple luxuries that you can add to any kind of food, vegetable, protein, carbs, and create flavors that make you feel alive.
So, Claire, when all is said and done, what would you love to be known for?
What I would love to be known for has less to do with Curio and how big a company it is, but rather how the people close to me feel. And that extends to my team at Curio, my friends and family. There's a really great quote by Maya Angelou. People will not remember you by what you did, but by how you make them feel.